Life is a series of calculated risks, nothing more. Everything that you decide to do has a margin of risk. We risk everything, every day, every day our life without knowing. The life you live depends on the choice you make, the risk you take, and how lucky or unlucky you have been. Depending on how lucky you feel, you almost certainly want to avoid certain risks, like walking across a highway with a blindfold. Why? Because they are almost always necessary ingredients to in the recipe that is happiness.
Hello, my name is Fabricio Munoz. I am going to talk about of consequence of taking risks. The terrifying truth of pursuing your dreams is that it carries many risks. Whether you are inviting someone, changing careers, or starting a new job, it will be difficult. However, no matter what you face, if the goal is important to you, you must be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it. Taking risks often means making difficult decisions without guarantee of payment. Before trying, just ask yourself these three questions. Do you think it will work? Will you regret if you did not try? Can you survive even if you fail miserably? If you can honestly answer yes to three questions, then you know what you should do.
Good morning with everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the risk and opportunities to study in a college career in the strange like me that I am studying in Zamorano, Honduras. Studying a college career in the strange mean future benefits for the students, but usually the risk that are, can also mean are not mentioned. Here today I am going to talk a present to a brief summary of risk and opportunities to study in a college career in the strange. Risk is that is when you don't adapt to the country where you are going to go to study a college career, either culturally or academically. Moment Other risk is moment removal of family and loved ones. Other risk is when you have difficulties with the language. If you are studying in another country, the opportunities is to have the alternative of applying for better jobs or getting a promotion, which requires university degree or specialized studies. Mm, if you study in another country with other language, you can learn a new language. You can establish professional contacts in the new country that we are studying. And that's all for today. Thank you.
Risk of working abroad. Why is it a risk? Working in a country with a language that is not yours is difficult because you have to adapt quickly. of the way to speaking of the people of the place, because other ways you could have problems. We have advantage and disadvantage. The advantage we have, you can learn to dominate a second language. Is that those who speak more than one language are better paid. The other advantage is that learning to adapt. Learning to adapt is although the changes can be frustrating, and the possibility of adapting teaches you to be more flexible, agile, and compassionate. And the other advantage is that you will generate a new and broad contact network. Is that the working abroad gives you the possibility to continue developing these links on international level. We have the disadvantage. In the disadvantage we have two. The xenophobia, that is that you can be a victim of xenophobic groups that hate foreigners for reasons such as race differences or difference of cultures. And then the other disadvantage is that the labor exploitation. Is that only for being a foreigner you have many possibilities that the bosses of any job can take advantage of you and not respect your labor rights.
Your comfort zone. Getting out of the comfort zone involves making difficult decisions. It means that you have to do something that you do not feel comfortable with in order to abandon your routine and your fears. For nothing learning how to get out of the comfort zone and make the decision to produce fears, anxiety, doubt, and fears. Successful people understand the importance of getting out of their comfort zone and pushing things, breaking their limits, and trying a new experience and expanding the power of the mind. Leaving the comfort zone implies that you have to clarity that in order to obtain different results you need to act differently. For example, take a cool shower, talk to 5 different people on their way, wake up before the alarm get up, drink a tea or a juice, and say yes to the next invitation that you receive, and turn off your cell phone or computer that you own.
Hello, my name is David, and I talk about of the risk of investing. Okay, investing is the action of using your money in a business and increase this amount in a certain time. But the investing have a lot of risk. For example, if you don't do one action, you can lose your money. One example is one item in this week have not the same to the next, and the price of these items are very changing. And now I talk about the advantage and disadvantage. In advantage, the money works for you. That is, you can have more than one source of income, while that amount keeps increasing, you can receive other income. Investing is that it is always possible to lose your money on any investment you make. Thank you.
Hi, I am Diana. I talk about to the risk to file for the second time. This is a really bad feeling, because this causes anxiety. Anxiety is one feeling to provoke stress, provoke nervously, and is very bad for the health. Other feeling is the worry. You all the time to ask, what happens if I fail again? And it's so bad for you know can concentrate for the class, you know can will be happy. This is so bad. This is so bad, and this tension is so bad for your body, for your health. This problem is really is this is a bad.
Hi, my name is Sofia. I'm going to talk about risk, opening up, and being vulnerable. Such as research being brought to its vulnerability is about having the courage to show up and be seen. The reason for we avoiding being vulnerable are personal and specific to our unique experience. The advantages are social connection, benefit our mental and physical health, experience relationship can lead to longer life, healthier habits, and reduce stress symptoms. Limiting the internal dialogue is as the critical inner voice, which is a destructive thought process that acts as internal parent that tend to evaluate, to judge, to undermine, and insult as we to move forward in our life. The example of phrase such as "You are going to make a fool of yourself," "She will never really love you," "He just wants to take advantage of you," "Keep your distance," and "Don't go out there." And being vulnerable implies the following actions: be willing to be in the moment with someone else, be willing to expose your feelings, ask everything you need, say what do you want. In conclusion, there can be no intimacy, emotional intimacy, spiritual intimacy, physical intimacy. There is no vulnerability, Brown said. Thank you.
Most people don't even think that there is another type of risk, but there is a good risk involved listening to yourself, hearing and connecting with the part of you that is beginning for expression, but this is being silenced because of a fear, rejection, embarrassment, or failure.